Is the time now, as we told you, this date, August 29th. It's a day that few people in southeastern Louisiana will ever forget. It was on this day that not one but two hurricanes slammed into our area, 16 years apart from one another. August 29th, 2005, Hurricane Katrina, a storm that changed us forever, first made landfall near Buras and then in Mississippi. Thousands of people lost their homes to the storm's flooding. Nearly 1,400 people lost their lives. Then, August 29th, 2021, Hurricane Ida made landfall. It, as a Category 4 hurricane, its trail of destruction from the river parishes to the North Shore. And on this day, we're looking at how communities have changed from both storms. They did cause that catastrophic damage, but communities have worked and they do continue to work to build stronger lives. Leah McNeil is here now with more on this, including what Entergy has been doing to strengthen the grid, particularly since Hurricane Ida, because so many people were without power.
Yes, it just completely changed the grid landscape for the greater New Orleans area and really the state of Louisiana as a whole. Hurricane Ida crippled the power grid, shredded power poles, and left transmission lines down and left upwards of 1 million people in the dark for days, weeks, and even over a month in some cases. Since then, Entergy New Orleans says they have accelerated their grid reliability and grid resiliency projects, but still have quite a bit of work to do.
Down here in southeast Louisiana, August 29th means something. August 29th, 2005. Scars from that day are still healing 19 years later. August 29th, 2021. There are new wounds from that day 3 years ago that still sting too.
Were you without power?
Oh yeah, I was without power. It's not fun.
New Orleans Councilman Joe Giarrusso remembers the days following Hurricane Ida well.
I remember being in our attic and other places, and it's miserably hot upstairs, and my phone was absolutely blown up with, is my power back? Why isn't my power back? When is my power coming back? Well, they say this is when the power is coming back. Do you know if the power is coming back?
Giarrusso says after Ida, collective anxiety spread as hours turned into weeks without power. About a month later, most power was restored, with ongoing efforts by Entergy New Orleans to make repairs and improve the grid. Fast forward 3 years later.
When it comes to the grid hardening and resiliency, there's still a lot more that needs to be done.
I think Ida demonstrated that Entergy really hadn't done much since Katrina.
Jesse George with the Alliance for Affordable Energy says the utility has dropped the ball many times over the last few years.
The sort of work that they should have been doing for the past decades since Katrina, hardening poles and distribution infrastructure, now they've come to the City Council with this huge billion-dollar package.
The New Orleans City Council, who oversees the utility, did approve $100 million to harden the grid. It's a part of Operation Gridiron, a $1 billion investment that will be spread over 10 years that Entergy says will upgrade thousands of poles to withstand 140-mile-per-hour winds, strengthen 650 miles of power lines, and cut outage times. George says the power company is moving in the right direction, but have a narrow approach to grid resiliency.
And we really need to be looking at a range of options, including on the customer side of the meter, like energy efficiency and distributed renewable resources.
He also says the council is moving in the right direction, but could do more.
The problem is the standards are too low.
We've been, I think, fairly aggressive, actually, in either fining or holding them accountable.
Giarrusso says it's a delicate balance.
I still think some of the reliability issues need to be addressed, and we're waiting on Entergy to tell us more about what they're doing. And at the same time, what is that place where we're not looking to overwhelm residents, but at the same time minimize the amount of time people are without power.
A delicate balance to keep the power on.
Now, in a statement, an Entergy spokesperson said they are proud of the progress they've made thus far, but recognize that there's still work that needs to be done. They say they have already invested millions in making the grid designed more than 70 years ago stronger and are eager to continue those efforts while minimizing the cost to customers. Meanwhile, Giarrusso says that the council is doing what it can to help Entergy in those efforts, like exploring ideas and bans on Mylar balloons that have been blamed for fair weather outages.